This extremely wild muscle car is the Superbird, a blast from the past. It has NASCAR blood in its veins. Hugely sought after collector car, this specific car has its own life story that is intriguing as well. Murray's Speed Shop, located in Cooper, Texas, is the cool hot rod shop where I saw this bird flying high first. Shane Murray and his team were fixing the car up a bit. Then, on September 7th, at the Cooper Car Show, I saw the car in the wild. Got a few more pics and vids, plus met the owner, Kevin, who gave me a lot more details about this very car. I will give you a flyby on what Murray's Speed Shop worked on, some general specifications, quick Superbird history, and the car's history. This is going to be a lot of fun. Let's fly into it. Welcome to Road Odyssey. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe. Follow my Facebook page where you can see what's going on a frequent basis. Browse through the hundreds of videos about cars, travel, and more. Plenty there for everyone. This story began for me when I went to Murray's Speed Shop on July 10th, 2024. Had no idea there was a highly collectible car in the shop. To say the least, I was very much intrigued, so I hovered around like a vulture and watched them work on the car for a bit. This is the 3-speed automatic version, 440 cubic inch engine, all original, numbers matching, original wheels even, pretty much original everything. A great find. Just needing some TLC at Murray's Speed Shop in Cooper, Texas. They had the front section between the nose and engine out. That's called the package tray. The Murray team was enhancing the front cooling system. The Superbird is not completely designed for frequent daily use. They are known for overheating, especially in the hot southern states. Owners often add pusher fans in front of the radiator in that package tray. Some people also use water wetter in their coolant, quote unquote, improves heat transfer and reduces cylinder head temperature. Murray Speed Shop also adding a new fan shroud, new shocks, and I believe they checked the engine's carburetor and tune as well. But this car really didn't need anything too expensive. When I look at this fantastic car, I really want to know some details and to share them with you. So, this is a 1970. The original price was $4,300. Wow! In today's term, surprisingly, that translates to $30,400. Another wow. Today, these old cars, a poor unit would sell for $120K. A really good near concourse would be $270K, all the way up to $1.5 million for a prized unit. Now, they come in at least 7 colors: the Alpine White, Blue Fire Metallic, Petty Blue, which is rare, Tor Red, also rare, Vitamin C Orange, Lemon Twist Yellow, which was the most common, Limelight Green, which is rare, and the engine was either a 426 or a 440. The 440 could be, say, 375 or 390 horsepower. Transmission was a 4-speed manual or the 3-speed auto. 2,783 were built overall, with 1,935 built for the U.S., and theoretically about 1,000 still exist today. So you ask a great question. What inspired the production of this car? I will have some links in the description below that might give some of the information that I'm about to tell you. The Superbird came from the Dodge Charger. Well, sort of. The story is like this in a nutshell, and hopefully I don't butcher the story too bad. So, before 1968 and in 1968, Richard Petty was driving for Plymouth and was very successful. But success waned for Petty and Plymouth. So Petty switched to join forces with Ford, whom was winning in around the 68 and early 69 time period. Directly related, the Dodge Charger had begun to lose races in 68. So the monstrous Dodge Charger Daytona was made in 69-ish. The super fast Dodge Daytona was crossed over to the Plymouth Superbird at the end of 69. Now that attracted Petty to go back to Plymouth in 1970, along with a great new winning streak. The Superbird also achieved the first time a car surpassed the 200 mile per hour mark on a closed circuit by driver Buddy Baker. The Superbird was so super, it was basically outlawed by NASCAR. Now, the car was obviously hopped up for NASCAR, hitting 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds and the quarter mile in 13.5 seconds with a top speed of 185 miles per hour. That is really good for a production car. Now, why was there only 1 year for this street legal Superbird? Well, what happened was NASCAR changed the rules for some of these car builds and the number of street units that had to be made, and so Plymouth could not comply with those new rules, basically. So therefore, neither the race car or the street car could be built. Plus, Plymouth was having a hard time selling a weird-looking car to the public at the time. So there you go. Now for Kevin's story. I met up with Kevin at the Cooper Car Show in September of 2024. Kevin was a mechanic and car collector with a vision. For decades, he could see himself owning a Superbird. It was in my blood, Kevin says. Yet these cars are extremely expensive and had been out of his price range, as is with most of us. The car showed up in a small consignment store in Connecticut through Hemmings.com. It's an original car, numbers matching, 36,000 miles, original wheels, same owner since 1987, whom passed away recently. The wife had sold it to help put the kids through college. Kevin is the owner of Collateral Consultants, an auto investigation company. Well, that's really cool because he has the background to really investigate this Superbird. He found the first owner, a father that co-signed for his son. It was his son's high school driver. God, dog. Anyway, but he could not make the payments. The car got repossessed. Bank took the car. Dealership took it from the bank. Well, what I haven't told you is that the car it looks yellow, right? Well, the actual color is the limelight green. The dealership had a hard time selling the car as limelight green, so the dealership had it painted yellow. Therefore, the VIN paint code and the yellow will not match. The second owner came back from Vietnam and bought the car. Sold it to a guy in New York for $12,000. Well, that's about $75,000 to $80,000 in today's money. He owned it for about a year. Then the New Yorker sold it to the very last owner prior to Kevin, the gentleman that lived in Connecticut. And here again, like I said, Kevin bought it in May of 2024. Now, a little bit more about the car. 1,920 of these were built. 10% were limelight green, so there's less than 200 that were this green color. Out of those, only 60% or so, maybe about 80, are left. There were 13 sold at Meekum in Florida just recently, making the value of these Superbirds drop just enough for Kevin to be able to afford this particular car. He believes he got his car for a great price, and I don't doubt him. It's sort of like investing in the stock market. You buy low and sell high. Anyway, great job, Kevin. Future plans? Robbie in Mount Vernon will repaint the car in limelight green. Poor guy fainted when he got the news. Before just hauling off and leaving this video, I want to thank Kevin for all of his great information and all of the great support from Murray's Speed Shop in Cooper, Texas. What a great bunch of guys to hang out with. I really appreciate y'all very much. And I really hope you like this bit of information about the Plymouth Superbird. What a great car. And with that, please relax, take it easy, and I will see you later. Bye.